All right, today I'm going to give you a variation on the front kick that I like to use to try and catch the opponent off guard. Okay, so what I'm going to give is a variation on the front kick or the Mae-Geri. Normally we'd obviously send the front kick directly into the opponent this way. The problems we can have sometimes with that is that their guard is in the way. We've got a risk of catching that elbow. It's fairly easy to defend against because they can just close up and absorb that kick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of blend the front kick with a Mawashi-Geri or a roundhouse kick. And it's going to be a bit of in between the two. So I'm just going to curve it around into the body this way. So it's not a full Mawashi and it's not a Mae-Geri as such. It's kind of a blend of the two kicks. So what I like to do as an exercise is to work with a front kick, the Mawashi, and then the blend of the two. Now with the Mawashi-Geri, I'd normally rotate the supporting foot to allow the hip to come fully round. For this one, to show it a bit less, to telegraph the kick less, I want to kind of keep the foot a little bit more still. And it's just to simply wrap that around the back there. Now what we can do with this is we can actually wrap it around his guard as well. So we can hit him in that lower back area with the ball of the foot. And he kind of don't know what's hitting there. So normal Mae-Geri then will be up here, straight in front of the body. We could even hit him with that first a few times, so he's a bit wary. Maybe he even exposes that by covering up after I've hit him. You know, I could hit him a few times, he starts covering up, so I'll just curve it round into the back there instead. On its own, it's quite a painful kick to receive, but also it can be quite nice to set other movements up because we've not fully committed the hip. If we fully commit the hip, we have to get our hip back round to come back into attack again. If I don't fully commit it, I can still come down and work from almost like a straight action. So the kick kind of looks like I'm just coming around this way, this angle, just coming up and whipping it around into the side of the body. So a front kick would be here, and I'm just kind of curving. So slowly, still comes up like a front kick, but hooks around the outside there, hooks around this way. So of course we always want to include it in our impact work, and also your Uki doesn't want to receive that kick too many times because it's not the nicest feeling thing to receive. So we get on the bag and we can work that kick this way. So like I said, we're kind of sending it like a Mae-Geri and just hooking it around a little. So my foot is angled about 45 degrees this way as I make that impact. I can even lean back a little bit so I'll stay out of the range of the hands and put that kick into the body from here. Like almost keeping my head back, out of range, and just sending it, boom, there. So it's not a full Mawashi where I'm moving around, it's a blend between the two. And again, like I said, ball of the foot is the connection point. Let us know in the comments what you think of that kick. Give it a try in the dojo. Have an experiment with it. You know, work on the bags, work with a partner, and try and slip it in your kumite or your sparring sessions and see how it goes. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done already, and I'll see you in the next one.